audience what BOLD is.
Yes, so BOLD is a unique speaker series. It's focused on emotional intelligence. You can think of it like a TED Talk. So it's about 18-minute speeches. We have 4 women and an MC that take the stage over the course of the evening, talking about very vulnerable stories from their past, their backstory, and we intentionally include women of color when we do our call for speakers to include them.
That's awesome. And you were very successful the last round, so you're going at it again.
Yes, we brought the speaker series back. So we launched back in October of 2019, and we did back-to-back evenings, and then we did an encore in Folsom of the same set of speakers. And then this beginning of this year, we put out a call for speakers for our next set of topics. So BOLD is like an acronym. Each letter stands for a word or a theme. And this time we'll be focusing on bias, obsession, loss, and design. And so you'll hear from 4 different speakers on those topics.
And what are you hoping to accomplish by doing these speaker series?
We want people to feel empowered. And there's a quote from Gloria Steinem that I really love, and I may butcher it, but it's about empowering women, and we can't do that if we don't listen to their story. So by making space for women to take the stage and share their backstory and their experiences and be incredibly raw and vulnerable, it speaks to our audience and it betters our community. It allows people to be more open in times where there's a lot of stuff going on right now that we really need to connect and bring each other together, and we can do that by sharing our stories.
I think that's awesome. Who should attend BOLD? Who should look into this?
Yeah, BOLD is for everyone. It is a space for women to speak and share their stories right now, but it's for everyone. And even back in the fall when we were planning it, my husband attended, and he knew the behind the scenes stuff that we were putting into it, but he attended and he said, wow, this was different than I thought it was going to be. And so I probed and I said, well, tell me what you mean by that. And he said these were just stories. It didn't matter if they were women sharing their stories. There was something in these stories that related to him and people, old, young, men, women, however you identify. These are just stories that people need to hear that just make us human.
Yeah, I love that. Now, how can the community get involved?
Yeah, so tickets are still available. Our event is happening on March 20th in Sacramento at the Sophia Theater, home of B Street. So you can attend and be in the audience. You can also, if you're an organization that wants to get behind this movement, you can sponsor and reach out to myself or my co-founder, Rachel Zillner, to do that. We also do a call for speakers, like I mentioned, and we'll be doing that for our fall event that's going to happen later this year, and we'll be putting the call out in the next month or 2 for people to raise their hand and say, I want to tell my story, and I want to be up on that stage and be courageous like these other women that have done that.
Well, I'm sure there are so many stories out there for people to share, and it's always great when you can relate to somebody. What's one thing that you can share that you want to tell people that maybe they're unsure about attending or what they're going to find when they go?
Yeah, so I think a lot of people don't know what to expect. We say it's like a TED Talk, we say it's 18-minute speeches, but we're going to be talking about some really deep topics. So bias, which is like implicit bias. Obsession, which is overcoming maybe some unhealthy mental or physical habits about our body image. Loss is about our speakers talking about being a mother and losing a daughter too soon. Design is taking a look at your life and are you living it with your full purpose and passion and in happiness, and how our speaker kind of took steps to make that happen for herself. So these stories really draw out different things, and we've heard feedback from our attendees that they've made life changes as a result of coming to this event.
I love it, Anne. Very empowering just to hear you talk about those topics. And I can't wait to see what happens for you guys next. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
For more information on the BOLD Speaker Series, visit boldspeakerseries.com.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.